Hello and welcome to my channel Skyrise Astro. Thank you for joining me today and I hope you are all doing well. So, today we will talk about the horoscope for the sign of Scorpio for the month of February. So, personally, I'm also a Scorpio, so I'm very excited to see how this month will be. So, let's start with the sun. Here it is that this month will be in the fourth house, in the sign of Aquarius. Here is Aquarius, and here is the fourth house. It will stay there until the 20th of February. So, this is a transit which takes away your ability to be active in your social and professional affairs, not because you are afraid of yourself, but because the circumstances of your private family life are such that they hold you back. This is usually a time for introspection rather than externalizing your plans. In fact, if the transiting sun is affected by other difficult transit, you may see the end of a situation that you don't want. This unpleasant event may be due to your poor handling of it. This often happens when you don't take people's strange behavior towards you seriously. You underestimate them and they reject you. But it is a good time to make invitations to your home, to receive celebrities or public figures in general at your personal place of work, but not for the purpose of arranging business. From the 20th of February, the Sun will move in the sign of Pisces in our fifth house. So, there is more than enough opportunity for you, dear Scorpio, to shine and excel in creativity as long as you act responsibly and wisely. It can be a good time, if other negative transits do not interfere, to make the most of your professional and social experiences, which may also benefit people you love. Often the opposite is true. People will experience, from your parents to your teachers and other public figures, help you to produce a project that has your personal stamp on it. This may happen to you during this time that will bring out your creative talents through people in authority because of their position. Let's go now to Mercury. So, Mercury, here it is. Mercury will stay in the sign of Capricorn in the third house until the 5th of February. This transit does not cause serious problems, but it's not a pleasant one. For if it is also negatively affected by other planetary influences, it causes you anxiety. Anxiety, dear Scorpio. It usually causes you problems through negligence and carelessness. For example, if your car battery is already showing problems, it may need to be replaced now. You may also receive some unpleasant news, from losing a person to missing a court case and so on. But there is also a positive side to this transit. For example, a loan may be approved, something may be found that was thought to be lost, and so on. Also, if you have metaphysical concerns, you may feel the need to study or even attend lectures on the subjects that are attracting your attention. However, it is imperative to separate the Gemini from the Virgo in order to express the above. Let's move now from the 5th to the 20th of February, that Mercury will move in the fourth house in Aquarius. Here it is Aquarius, and here it's the fourth house, dear Scorpio. This is another transit of Mercury that can cause you stress even there is no reason for it. Stress. You often justify your pessimistic feelings as a sign of your bad intuition. Thus, because of your bad mood, you may become prophet of unhappy coincidences. For example, Because of your bad handling, you may fail to get a loan, see your shares fall, find that your partner's money or your money from a partnership is not enough, that a research has come to a fruitless end, and so on. You may also receive an invitation to or participate in a mourning ceremony, such a memorial service, the breaking of a dowry, and so on. But you may get something back that you were expecting, or get a loan or financing, be invited to a metaphysical session, the opening of a will, the opening of an auction, if the transit receives favorable planetary influences. From the 20th of February and until the end of the month, Mercury will move in the sign of Pisces in the fifth house. The benefit of this transit, dear Scorpio, is that it helps you to release unpleasant things from your memory. It helps you to find financial solutions or come to an understanding on matters relating to inheritance, legacies, insurance, compensation, debts, and loans. It can also help you to discuss and resolve issues with your children and in your emotional relationships with your partner and business associates. However, if this transit is negatively affected, you may experience difficulties in the above areas. It could also be a problematic to unethical time in your love life with implications for your health. For this to happen, however, other negative influences from slow moving planets must be advocated. In this case, it can also be problematic in speculative matters. So, let's go now to Venus. Until the 17th of February, Venus, here it is, will stay in the sign of Capricorn in the third house. This is the transit, dear Scorpio, through which you attract and persuade others to follow your current plans. This often includes contracts, competitions, travel, trips, pleasant suggestions from partners or your partners, your third brother, or even your second child. If you are an artist or a referee, you may get more sympathy. If you are involved in the law, you may feel that you have the support of a jury or that you have good witnesses. It's also a good time for consular intercessions, concerts, performances, honeymoons, and marriage proposals. From the 17th of February, Venus will move in the sign of Aquarius in the fourth house. The fourth house, dear Scorpio, may show the extent of your loneliness, but it also shows the extent of your hospitality. In the case of this transit, however, loneliness is erased and domestic mobility is emphasized. For most of the time, people from your social circle, limited to formal relationships, remember to visit you. This is therefore a time when you are looking for companionship. Although you will often get it by sharing hours with your partner, a sibling or child, a relative, your romantic partner, friends of your grandparents, and others. But the same transit can also have its negative aspects because you can get involved in adulterous adventures, Scorpio, or a partnership can be stopped, or an intermediary can give you doubts. A deal can be cancelled, especially if it is a matchmaking deal, and so on. Let's go now to Mars. Until Valentine's Day on the 14th of February, Mars, here it is, will stay in the third house in the sign of Capricorn. With this transit, dear Scorpio, you commit yourself to doing things that you think are boring. But because the word must is involved, you are obliged to be active, not because you have to. On its own, however, this particular combination leads you to believe that most of your dealings with Mars will be related to your professional activities and other daily obligations. from visiting your doctor, accountant, or pharmacist for a serious reason to attending a social event for the disabled or promoting your own business plans. But it is possible that if Mars receives negative radiation, you may need a repairman to fix damage to a household or professional appliance, be injured by an animal, fail to make a business trip for health reasons, be irritated by the poor performance of a subordinate, and so on. And from the Valentine's Day, from the 14th of February, and for the rest of the month, Mars will move in the fourth house, in the sign of Aquarius. Ouch! This transit of Mars via Scorpio does not mean important activities and successes, except in cases where you are involved in a private or family area which enables you to work, and of course, Mars is not negatively affected by other planetary radiations during this period. However, the most common problems during this time are illness, damage from fires, improper cleaning products, laboratory activities, heaters, cooking utensils, electrical appliances. Often you will be directly or indirectly involved in the slaughter of an animal, the illness of a helper, vandalism, witchcraft. You will be angry about how much and how money has been spent on a child, your emotional life, or even a personal project. However, if for some reason tradesmen enter your home, they may cause you tension, but they can do a very good job and quickly as long as you constantly supervise them with patience and organize the crews yourself so that they don't work one day and not show up the next. Finally, because the sixth house is connected with your solar plexus, make sure that its operation does not cause you any major organic problems. However, if you are able to have your masseur visit you in your private quarters, and if you have a masseur, I personally don't have, seek him out. The result will be much better. So that's all for the month of February, dear Scorpio. Thank you for joining and take care. Have a nice day. Bye.